Hey, Capricorns. So today I'm going to do your reading, all right? I meant to do it a couple days ago and I got delayed with being called to make a couple of other videos. So I'm sorry for that, but we're going to do your video now and see what comes out. So I want to start out with the Lenormand Kipper deck that I have blended together. And then I'm going to be using an anime tarot deck. I can't really see the name of it right now. I'm so sorry. The box is higher on the shelf. Anyways, we're going to see what comes out for you guys, okay? Whatever wants to come out here for Capricorn. Hmm. Keep in mind your Capricorn placements, okay? If you're a Capricorn sun sign, also check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Venus, North Node. Also here we have, I think someone's looking for you. They want to talk. I think someone literally doesn't know where to find you because before I started your reading, I channeled, sort of like a bakery where people go in, they buy their baked goods, coffee, whatever, whatever the bakery makes. And there were people chatting outside, and then it's like a person comes by. Perhaps that's you. Maybe someone's going to see you in public that you haven't seen in a while because it's kind of like a reunion with the three birds, and you might be with someone else when you run into them because we have two birds over here and we have one bird here, and this one bird I feel is you. I feel like somebody's going to be at a place chatting or whatever, a coffee shop, or I just feel strongly like it's a place like you would, you know because in my area people go outside and they have their coffee outside, and a lot of these shops. And then after the pandemic, there were a lot more places that opened up like that, fresh air, dining or whatever. So I'm feeling that kind of vibe. You might run into someone and it's almost like a reunion because the three birds, like, we'll see what comes out in the tarot, because you'll be talking, it's like there's going to be a conversation here. But we have some clouds. We have 17, which turns to 8, which is the infinity. And then we have 43, which is 7. It's a very spiritual, holy number there, if you believe in that. And again, we have the garden, like being out. I feel like you're going to be out and about, and you're going to run into someone that you know. And it's going to be like a little reunion, like you're going to talk. So I don't know. You're going to go where other people go, a community park, could be a mall, could be anywhere. Could be anywhere. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else. I don't want to get into the tarot just yet. I was guided to use not those just yet. Okay. I was guided to use these what are these cards? Ancestor cards. Angel and ancestor cards. We have Father Sky, trust in the unknown. This is definitely trust in the messages you get from the divine, from your father. For me, it's God. God first. It's how I look at it. You have your own opinion, but it's whatever you look to. Listen to that great bawana in the sky. I just heard that great bawana in the sky. Drum, dream and journey, Father Sky, trust in the unknown. Literally, some of you, your fathers are watching you from heaven and maybe guiding you, sending you messages or dreams, because we have that lightning. Also, you may get messages from, let's just say, from the Holy Spirit, because whether it's from your guides literally, or if it's from your actual father if they're in heaven, this could also be, look for signs. When I see this electricity around storms, around the wetness, like usually visits from heaven come usually around 2, but it can be anywhere from, it can really be anywhere from like midnight to for whenever there's dew, it's the water, the dew on the grass. That's when spirits are able to kind of go from their dimension where, our loved ones are at to this one. And so keep an eye on that. Also, your field around you, your, electronics. Pay attention to your electronics devices. This makes me think of, this lightning makes me think of electricity. So also they might flicker the lights. Just pay attention to the electrical around, they could affect that. Um, Also, it could be saying it affects the messages they're trying to get to you. Okay, some of them, literally the EMF field is affecting your messages. And I have been getting that for some people. So that's very interesting um, in itself. And on the bottom of the deck, we have seer. And literally, this person can't see. This person has to go on intuition. For some of you, it's hard to go on the intuition because the pineal gland, which is the third eye, it looks like the eye of Horus in the brain, that may be blocked. It may be hard for some of you to get these messages. So I will pull some tarot. And this, is also, there's a little bit of confusingness here if you want to look at both clouds. It's not 100% clear. We have some rain clouds. We also have some clearing in the distance, though. So I feel something that was something that may have been a little bit stormy or whatever between you and a friend or you and someone else. Okay, also this entity in the sky, this, Father God, your literal father, trying to get a message. Some of you guys, it's literally blocked. Some of you guys, the message is going to come easiest around the dew hours of the morning, okay? And some of you guys pay attention to electronics, okay? I think that's 3 messages. Phew, a lot to remember. But definitely check into that because I think a lot of you are psychic or gifted, and I think some of you might be having a hard time tapping into some of that. Maybe. Yeah, because we have shield maiden and we have make plans, but it's in reverse. And this says shield. It's almost like shield yourself from some of these electricities around you, these magnetic fields, because it's blocking the pineal gland. And again, we have like the paint going through the eye, like to say blockage. We have this here, blockage, a lot here, covering and protection. So protect yourself from EMF, especially if you're having a hard time. If you're having a hard time tuning in, focusing, and you never used to, or if you used to always hear like that, you like your spirit guide in your head or whatever, and you feel blocked or something, it's this. So just get away. Like literally, like this person is just out in the middle in a park. Like you don't have a lot of cell phone towers. I don't see none. And also, if you look at this person, they have a protection dome around them. This person also has a protection dome around them. I hope we're not going to our tinfoil hats, but something about protection. There are some stones that help with that. They repel negativity in general, and the RF is one of them. I know obsidian's one, but I don't think it's obsidian. I think it's the other one, the one that has, you got to be careful because I think um, it has a substance on it that can transfer. I read about it, but I can't recall, but there's definitely a stone. You can Google it. There's a stone that helps with that. All right, I want to get into the tarot here. I just forget the name of the stone. I think it's obsidian or the other one. They're both black. Yeah, and as I'm getting confused, this is exactly okay. I'm picking up on your energy, Capricorn. If you're getting confused, changing your mind frequently is some interference. some interference, and you're probably sensitive to EMF. All right. Let's see what comes out for you here with the tarot. We got the Four of Cups in the reverse. I'm just feeling like maybe starting projects over. The Ten of Disc in the reverse. Seven of Disc in the reverse. And the Fool in the reverse. Yeah. I got to go back to this. I do want to find out about that card. I do feel you're going to run into somebody out in the public, okay? Now, some of you are having some blockages and knowing what to do. Let me put this over here. This is just to remind me of that, okay? I want to know about this drum. I want to know about this drum card. Dream and journey. A lot of you also, like I said, this is a dream, okay? Like a father could come into a dream and tell you some information, or is trying to relay a message. Take it how it resonates. If you're not having any confusion, then it's I feel a loved one, father, trying to get a message. Tell me about drum. Prince of Swords. This is really fast. This is lightning. This is lightning too. Ace of Swords. Clear communication. Okay, it's trying to be had here. Clear communication. About a Princess of Wands reverse. Okay, they might be trying to give you a warning. This Princess of Wands in reverse can be bad news. But with this Devil, it could also be anger in someone. We do have the Six of Swords, and that's three people here in this boat moving on. Okay, someone who is passed away, looks like a father in heaven, trying to give you a message, like trying to warn you of an event that may happen. That you have to move on from, okay? But Ace of Cups and then the Devil. Now, Devil is Capricorn, all right? So that would be you showing up here. But you're moving on. We got an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Cups. Brand new beginning. It's going to be clear, okay? Especially if you've been blocked, you're going to have clarity on where you're going or what you want to do. Even could be like across water somewhere. So much about a new beginning. I got 3 cards of a new beginning. One is in the reverse because I've got a 7 of Disc reverse and a 10 of Disc reverse. I feel like someone's going through a loss or has already went through a loss. And for some of you, that person that you've lost is trying to get this message to you that after a difficult time, you're finally going to get to move on. And then basically love and wish fulfillment. This star card is on the bottom of the deck. You could also be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper, or you could have it in your chart, but it doesn't have to be that. A difficult time is passing, and a new person or experience is going to be coming in, and it's going to be love, a love from the universe. Now, this can be it can be whatever, maybe something you've been wishing for. It could be a love, like wish fulfillment. It's what have you been wanting? You know, you've been wanting a child. Been wanting a new a person to love, to marry. You've been wanting to figure out what it is you love to do in life. Like, this gift is coming. A pet, even if you've been trying to get some pet. For some of you, a rare pet. I've heard, and I've never heard that before. So some of you are trying to get a rare pet, but whatever. This is something you've wanted. And after a difficult period, and I think some of you may have even given up, lost hope with the Strength card reverse, the Three of Discs reverse, Six of Cups. Some of you thought you wouldn't find that special person, that one that you have, your real true soul connection, your true equal, your divine counterpart here, because I have the Six of Discs, but these two look identical. This is fair and extremely fair and balanced in this deck. Six of Cups, two people coming together with a strong bond. All right. Very strong bond. But this Devil card is next to the Ace of Cups, and that could just be like, it's so strong. But I think you're just showing up in your own reading. That is your card. It is Capricorn. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, I'm being guided right now to pull from here. Island Time Wellness. What can you tell me for Capricorn? Yeah, I got Father, I got Dream, I got Journey. This is a journey. Six of Swords here. Four of Cups is in the reverse. If you were bored, I feel like that is going to be changing soon. I think you're going to meet someone out in your community or run into someone you already know, but the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Some of you, there's someone you're moving on from, okay? And it doesn't matter. It's a relationship. It's a relationship that's over. It's a relationship that, whether you were friends, family, or lovers, you don't want to revisit it. It just was not, no growth, no transformation, no second chance. It's not a person you would keep in your life, no matter who they are, what their role is in your life. They're not up to your standards, that's for sure. What else? What else? This landed on the bad news here. We have twin flame, yin yang, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. We have this and it's in reverse. So some of you are coming back with one. All right. If you've been apart from one. Some of you, this is what your divine counterpart, what your twin is going through, Capricorn. They're going through a rough time and they're having a hard time seeing their way through it. Okay. You could have dreamt about that, or they could be dreaming about their life with you. Like, Spirit could be sending them dreams, or their father could be sending them a dream, trying to communicate to move on from something. Now, if your twin is in a violent situation, it's been really difficult, or at least nonetheless difficult, verbally combative and all that. They're moving on. I don't care if they got to move across the water, across the world, they're moving on. But it seems like this is more your energy, Capricorn, because all this is right next to the Devil card. So I feel like, I don't know who's going through the drama. Capricorn, you'll know if it's you. But if it's not you, it's your divine counterpart twin. And there will be a reunion as long as you stay on your path, okay? If you've tried to meditate or been trying to be present and you've been having some problems, having some blockages, get away from electronics. Know that you could be a little bit sensitive to EMF, all right? Because these people are out in nature. I do feel that if you haven't seen your counterpart in a while, or a person that maybe you wouldn't give second chances to even, I just feel like there's a high probability if you're at someplace like it's like a bakery or a coffee shop, or it could be like a bakery, a Starbucks, a sandwich shop. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. And you could run into them quite literally. They could be standing out there talking with someone else, or standing out in a, I just feel like it's out in the open, and just be out there and talking. And then you just, because you're naturally doing what you do, you run into this person. It could be a mall. I did get a mall vibe, but wherever, you're just out and about. It's not at home. And it's where other people go, but strong vibe on the food. Like, you can get food there. Someone is watching you, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So this one who's watching you could be projecting some stuff onto you that's not so great for whatever reason. All right. Tell me about the Grim Reaper. The Lover's reverse. And now we have the third ace of disc, and it's in the reverse. Okay. So your divine counterpart, okay, Capricorn, is going through a breakup. All right. And I don't know how soon after, but that's why, if you're wondering why there hasn't been union with them, or why they haven't come back or told you or chose this or planted any seeds with you, right? Like, you've done all this work and stuff. They're going through an ending. They literally can't. It would just be very, very messy, not pretty. This may be also what some of you need to protect yourself from, because this person, okay, I'm getting a whole new message, so bear with me, because Spirit will do this. It'll start me off. It's like they'll give me several different messages with these cards. So there's someone who's jealous over a seer, okay? Someone jealous over someone who is, I shouldn't see a seer. I should say is spiritually elevated, but not necessarily like religious, okay? Not what you would consider religious, but spiritual practices, okay? Someone doesn't like that. And I feel that someone is trying to block a twin flame connection. And it's the person that is either with your twin flame or the one that they're breaking up from, because it shows a breakup here. Could be happening, could happen soon, could have recently happened, because timelines are different. It depends on how much work you've done on yourself and how fast your timelines go. What's meant to be in the right time will happen, but someone is trying to block a connection. And I feel someone's just highly spiritually elevated, whether they're a seer or a reader or whatever or not. But they don't like it. They don't like this connection. That's what's ending, though. That's what's ending. I feel your divine counterpart is moving on, could literally be moving across the ocean away from this person. It would have been some sort of bad news in their life, or it was just abusive, right? It didn't grow. 10 of disc reverse, 7 of disc reverse, the Fool reverse, just somebody was very foolish in a relationship and the divine masculine's moving on. That's why they can't, that's why you haven't come in contact. Either you haven't come in contact in the 3D at all, and this is a 5D thing, or you have, some of you have come in contact with them, and also their karmic person knows about you. And there's like a warning that's trying to come in from a father or something saying, look, kind of like a message I channeled yesterday for Divine Feminine about get ready. The karmic had a message. It's almost like your father or someone in heaven is trying to send you this message like, look, I know you can't see this, right? Because it showed blockages, whether you're literally blocked from EMF or whatever, but it's saying, I know you can't see this coming, but this is coming, Capricorn. All right? Hold your faith, your strength, hold your vision. All right? Because we got Ace of Swords, we got Ace of Disc, Ace of Cups. So, only thing is, this offer hasn't been offered yet. And that's because there's some sort of ending, probably with your divine counterpart. Tell me about Twin Flame Reverse. Tell me about Twin Flame Reverse. Yeah, we got the Six of Wands reverse and the Five of Swords reverse with this reverse. Somebody, this person here, has already done and gone beyond and do anything, whatever it takes to end this. And it could be, I mean, we do have the devil. If the devil isn't you, the devil can also be them doing something, okay? Whatever, whether it's spell work or whatever, they could be doing something against a seer, or they could be seeing someone to do that. Only take what resonates. You're going to kind of know these characters in your life, and you're going to know what path they take, because it's like I always say, revenge language, right? If someone knows you, it's a karmic, or they know of you some kind of way, there's like revenge or trying to prevent it, just like salt and vinegar. Like, well, I don't want it to end with us, and I don't want that to start. So that's what this is. There's a third party who doesn't want this to start, and there's a spirit from heaven trying to give a message to you, Capricorn. I think there's going to be some quick change, and it's going to be very, I mean, we have the Knight of Swords and the Princess of Wands reverse, and this Ace of Swords upright. There could be some abrupt truth, blunt truth about this situation. But they're coming towards you. The Six of Swords is going towards you. So this person who's leaving this karmic mess is going toward you. We have Love and Six of Cups. So for a lot of them, I feel like you know this person and they're returning. I don't have an Eight of Cups reverse, but I have a Six of Cups with the Ace of Cups and the Devil and the Six of Swords. So that tells me, after a hard time, whether it's been you or your twin or both of you, there's going to be a union here. That's what that's saying for Capricorn. A Five of Swords is wanting to make peace as well. It's in the reverse. Six of Wands is in the reverse. Somebody, I think, because Six of Wands upright can be someone who gets a lot of attention and they don't like to be the one who reaches out first, right? Because everybody follows and likes them. But with this Six of Wands reverse, with the Five of Swords reverse, they want to make peace. I don't think they're sort of in that ego, because that can be a little bit ego driven, like, well, they can come to me. But I see someone reaching out to you, really reaching out, like a heart. I feel like a heart-to-heart conversation with this Princess of Cups on the bottom. Somebody really expresses what they want to say to you. They spill their heart out, because all of this is next to the Ace of Cups. The Six of Cups is next to the Ace of Cups. This Princess of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. Let's pull being I'm getting like twin flame energy, let's pull from the twin flame card here. Twin flame decks. This wants to come out. Got winter in reverse. Don't pay no mind to that timelines. Timelines are different, but maybe your thing started up in winter with this person, or maybe winter was significant. Maybe that's when ghosting started happening, or you know, could have been. All right. Anything? Solitude. Yeah, they're twin flame. Look, you're. This is what you're destined to. Got twin flame reverse, not with them, but this is what's supposed to happen. Okay, that's what's supposed to happen. Right now, they're doing the dark night of the soul. They decided not to settle for the karmic because it was low vibrational. They're ascending. They're going through dark night of the soul. Yeah, dark night of the soul. They're ascending. Um, they're ascending. That was low vibrational. They're not settling. We got settling in the reverse. Guide is like Virgo, the hermit, following their intuition, following their own light. They have to go within to find their light. Look at this, both cards is walking to the light. That's what Virgo does, walk to the light. So it's that energy of that wisdom of going within, seeking the wisdom and following their own light, and that brings them to you, which is their twin. A lot of you guys know this person. This is not really new. This is because with all this stuff about new direction, if there's someone who hasn't met their person, your father's trying to let you know changes would come quick, but you would have to know, like, for them to come towards you physically, you'd have to know that they'd have know you, or you would just meet each other outside of this place, like in public. You could just meet them there like that. But they would have to literally be bold and assertive and get your number or something. Like, it would have to be. But a lot of this is like you could run into them, have a potential meeting, and it sparks something. If you haven't seen someone in a while, especially, they've been going through a dark night of the soul, solitude. There could have been a breakup. We got tribe in reverse, and they're at a crossroads. For a lot of you guys, Capricorn, right now, they're trying to figure out what direction to go to in their life. We got contemplation, but it came out in reverse. And I felt there could be some confusion. We felt that from the beginning with this card. So somebody's confused, but literally, some of these are dealing with some really low vibrational people who will send out a psychic attack or do something, whatever they do, however they set their intentions, and they're setting their intentions for this person, which is your person, which your person doesn't want them. But these intentions that they keep sending in whatever form, it's just making your person harder to break away from that energy. And but it's ending regardless. It's ending because we have the Grim Reaper, and we know what the Grim Reaper does. Grim Reaper ends things. Let's pull from I have another ancestor deck here. All right. And then I'll close out with the Starseed Oracle. Basically, you have someone returning. It looks to be your twin flame, divine counterpart. They're going through the dark night of the soul. They are currently ending things with the karmic, or recently have, or will in the near future because of timelines. Awaken your inner shaman. All right. So this is basically what it's saying. This is the time to get in touch with your soul, your spirit. Get in touch with nature. Go barefooted. This is the time. It's going to help you to get in trust with your messages. Okay. Because someone's trying to get you messages. Whether it's the divine or literal loved one in heaven, someone's trying to get you messages. And what we have here, nature, spirits, elves, fairies, okay, rock formations, and then we have answer the call, explore. All right, travel, live. Someone is literally coming across water, or you will be going across water when you meet them. But this is reverse. You haven't come back together, or you haven't come together, I should say. Either way, you haven't come together with them, but you guys have some mission here with the nature spirits. Maybe doing something in conservation. You have find your voice, express yourself, open up, and sing out. Um, that makes me think you have to speak up, or some of you may, even with a channel or something, find people that way. People are collaborating all the time now, so you don't even have to get out. But basically, your person's out there. They're going through the ish right now, and you're in contact in the 5D. So if you haven't met them, your soul has met them. You've dreamt about them. Okay. um so that's a big strong key point. You would have dreamt about this person. They're going through the ish, and basically it's sort of like a heads up. You're going to be seeing them soon in a public place, possibly with or without another person. Okay. And what it's also saying is, if it's someone that you just haven't seen, you got ghosted, or just you don't know what's been going on, there was a connection, then it ended. They've been going through dark night of the soul. They're going to be returning. They're still not there yet because we have the Ace of Discs reversed. They're not ready to make that offer, but they do know they love you. They do know they have clarity in that. But they also have clarity in this other person here that doesn't want this to happen. And this person is connected in their energy, so it's a little bit messy. Let's close out with Starseed Oracle, because you twins are starseeds, here to make the planet better in some way. Okay. Earth, pulsing, pulse of mother, slow down time in nature. I've been getting this card a lot for people, and I said nature conservation. I feel that there's a lot of calling here to replenish the planet Earth, whether, I don't know how. But there's a lot here about replenishing, and the water. A lot here about water quality and about preserving the water. So this is a message in general. Preserving the water, water quality, traveling over water, even maybe just the oil spills and everything that happens. There's a concern here, but whatever, it brings you in alignment with your person, regardless if they're with a karmic or not. There's something here that you do, Capricorn. Um, and it may have to do with, vlogging about the purity and the quality, and how you grow things in nature and how you thrive on it and nourish yourself. Because even if you're not actually a farmer, not actually have a garden, you could. But there's a lot here about preservation of water. There's a lot here about getting these messages out. A lot here about dreams and working with your divine counterpart in this mission. So, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I love you guys. Namaste.